Welcome to the Stevie Yarn Co. Knitting and Crochet podcast. My name is Maggie and I am the owner and yarn dyer behind Stevie Yarn Co. And this is my space where I love to chat all about what I am knitting and crocheting and any other type of craft that I am currently up to. I hope you have all been doing well. I have been soaking up summer so much. Obviously, I'm sunburned. But yeah, I've just been enjoying every single moment of summer this year and it has been wonderful. I have lots to share today, lots to talk about. Let's just dive into it. I figured I'd share what I'm wearing today. This is the Province top by Nashta Crochets. I've definitely worn it in the previous podcast episodes. I've talked about it. It is one of my favorite summer tanks crochet patterns. It is a paid for pattern and it is worked up like by your measurements. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's the only type of pattern that I've ever done where you're kind of building your own top based on measurements. Like, there's no standard stitch count or anything like that. It's basically like a pattern to just help you build your own tank top, which I thought was very interesting. And once I got my measurements and just kind of like figured it out, it was super simple. And then now anytime I want to go back to that pattern, I already have all my measurements like written out and everything, so kind of like rewrote my own pattern almost. But I love this pattern. I love this tank top. I used a cotton, I don't remember what the brand of yarn that I used. It was something from probably either Joann's or Michael's. It was a cotton yarn. And I just loved this emerald green color. And I also made another one in a cream color. And I don't know if I'll make another one this year. We'll see. But I definitely recommend this pattern. I love it. It's like cropped, but it's still light and airy, and all in all 10 out of 10 pattern. I also wanted to share my earrings that I'm wearing today. Aren't they so lovely? These were made by my very good friend Katie from Fireweed and Free. She is a poetic jewelry maker, and she is such an artist with jewelry, and I'll make sure to link her below where you can find her. Yeah, she makes incredible jewelry and I just felt like it matched my outfit today, and I wanted to give her a little shout out because she's the best. So let's dive into projects. First, I want to talk about what I'm drinking today. I am drinking iced Thai tea. I don't know if I've ever drank this on the podcast before, but I wanted to share it because it is such a delightful treat. And how I learned about it was I had an old coworker who was Thai, and she used to drink this Thai tea all the time, and I was always so intrigued, and she let me try it the one day, and I was hooked ever since. And this was the brand that she had, and I bought it, so I thought I'd share it with you. So it's an instant Thai tea, and this is the brand. It's already like pre-mixed. It's like a powder with like cream and sugar, so it's all in one. All you have to do is add some hot water. You can drink it hot or iced. It is just, and it's like a bright orange color, obviously. Bright orange, but it's just very, if you love like milky, creamy drinks, this is the best. It's so good. It's very good. Yeah, so I find these on Amazon. You can get like a giant pack for a fairly decent price. And yeah, that's what I'm enjoying today. If it's something you're interested in, I definitely recommend it. Super tasty. All right, I have a couple finished objects, and then I have like all of the webs. So let's start with finished objects. So the first pair finished is my sunscreen and pull floaties socks. I love these socks so much. I don't remember if I had one done before my last podcast or not, but they are both finished. This set comes with a 100-gram full skein and a 20-gram hot pink mini skein, and to me it just screams summer, and I just love this colorway so much. This will be available in the shop till probably the end of July, so if that's something that you're interested in and you wanted to snag one for yourself, they are available. I love these. So my first finished pair of socks for summer sock knitting. Also, I'm curious if you guys are doing any sock knit alongs. I am doing a Mama Just Knits sock knit along. If you don't follow Mama Just Knits, I highly recommend. She's so sweet. She's also a yarn dyer and podcaster, so you should definitely go check her out. She has such nice summer colorways. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And she is hosting the summer sock knit along, and it is through, I think, till the end of August, I believe. So still plenty of time to join and knit and make all the socks. I do have one finished sock. So this was the pair of socks that I was working on for a friend, and she chose these colorways. The main colorway is Candy Corn Yarns, and the colorway was called One of a Kind. And then I used contrast heels, toes, and cuff. These two were scraps that I had dyed up, and this pink was a colorway that I had in my shop called Girly Pop, but it is no longer in the shop. But I think she did such a great job choosing all of these colors. It just like all blends so perfectly together. So I finished one sock, and I think I'm still only on the cuff on the second sock, but we'll talk about that with whips. So that's the only finished socks I have. I do have a finished garment. So I didn't even get to show you this last time. Last podcast, I had shared my Watermelon Pop mini skein colorway that I had in the shop, and I was trying to think of what I wanted to make with them. I feel like there's so much you can do with mini skeins, and I just wanted to find the perfect project for these, and I did, and I already finished it, so let me show you. So I made a watermelon sarong. And if you're not sure what a sarong is, it is, I'll just show you, hopefully you can see. It's just kind of like a little, like, tie around that if you're at the beach, the pool, if you're near water. Doesn't even have to be near water, but most of the time they're worn over like a swimsuit of some sorts. But yeah, super easy. This actually is a shawl pattern. Oh man, I forgot what the shawl is called, but I know it's by Bag-A-Day Crochet, but I'll share up here and you can see it's actually a shawl pattern, but I omitted the picot edging, and I just made it shorter using all of the minis. But it starts with this super dark green, and then the greens get lighter, and then we have a pink with some black specks, and then like a darker pink. So yeah, this was exactly what I was looking for. At first I thought about making socks, but I kind of wanted to do something different. I love being able to share ways of using mini skeins because there's so many different ways, and I just kind of wanted something different than socks. So this is perfect. And if I really wanted to, like, it could be like for a like if it gets chilly on a summer evening, probably not likely, but you never know. This would also be cute just to wear around. So yeah, this is a paid for pattern, but it is super simple. It's like a few row repeats, and I used a size 6mm crochet hook to make it like super lacy. But I love it. I think it's so fun and so summery, and yeah, I think it turned out I think it turned out great. The watermelon pop set will also be on the shop all throughout summer, probably till the end of July. So if that's also something that you were looking for, something summery to work on, that is available. Okay, that's all for finished objects. So let's move on to whips. Okay, let me just show you. It's probably not even worth showing, but this is how far I got on the second sock for this one. So it's not really anything to show. I will show you like the base yarn though, because it is so pretty, and I love the way, I absolutely love the way that like these specks work up. I think it's so pretty. I love it. And I want to shout out this yarn dyer again. This is Candy Corn Yarns. I had ordered Halloween yarn from them, and it was also so good. So yeah, I just want to shout them out again because they're so good. So if you want to check them out, I'll link their Etsy. And then this was the Girly Pop colorway. Super, super bright. I don't know if Girly Pop will ever be back on the shop. Maybe someday in the future, but we'll see. So yeah, that's my first whip, and I barely touched it. We'll go with this pair next. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so bad at, like, I feel like I'm so bad at sharing my my project bags. This amazing, like, springy dragon cherry blossom bag is by Ginger Snap Fibers. I love that it has like a section in here. So this is like a perfect if you're doing socks with multiple yarns, because there's so much space to hold everything. Super durable, super cute. I love this bag. All right, the next bag I have here is, I know there's a tag on it somewhere. Oh no. Rosie Retro. Okay, so this is by Rosie Retro on Etsy. I love this bag. I love the color of it. I had shared it before. It's just a perfect small zipper project bag. And in this, I am working on my Rebellions Are Built on Hope sock. This colorway is a color that I dyed for May the 4th. If you're a Star Wars fan, it was just a limited time skein, and I am just using a scrap black yarn for heels and toes. So I am on the I am on the heel for this one, as you can see. I have just been on a shorty sock kick for summertime. I did a 2x2 ribbing for the cuff. I cast on 64 stitches, and I'm doing an afterthought heel. And here's my super cute little hamburger stitch marker, because grilled food is the best part of summer, I think. So yeah, this is the first sock. So I'll probably finish up, the second I finish up the heel, I'll go back and cast on for the second sock. That's my favorite thing about shorty socks, is they just fly, and I think they're just so perfect for summer. I mean, I feel like I definitely make a lot more shorty socks than I do like longer length socks. I think because I like how quickly it is, and I don't know, I just like shorty socks. So yeah, here's the colorway close up. It has like hues of purple and black and like flecks of gold. I love it. So that is that one. Next, I have another pair of socks housed in this super cute little summery popsicle bag. I don't think this one has a tag on. I know I got this off of Etsy, so I will go back and look for the maker so I can share their shop. But I just love this little bag. I think it's so cute. And in here, I am working on another sock, and this is an opal sock yarn. I love opal sock yarn. I just love it. So let me get the tag here. I buy most of my opal sock yarn on Etsy under the seller, I think, Hand Dyed Sock Yarn. I will link them, but they have like so much opal sock yarn that they sell. So this is what the label looks like. And I never know what the color number is. I never know which number on the label it is. I always feel bad. But like I said, I'll link their Etsy if you're interested in checking them out. So this is where I am at. I am past the cuff and onto the leg. I do think I will make these a longer sock. There's something about like the rustic sock wool from like Opal or Regia, you know, those types of brands that I feel like are just such a great hardy winter sock. So this will be a longer sock, but I am obsessed with the colors already. I just love funky, crazy colors, and Opal just always delivers. And just like the self pattern, it's so good. So I have my little cotton candy stitch marker here. I don't remember the creator from this, so I will pop them on the screen and share them below. And this is what the skein looks like. I love these purples, and I'm really loving like the purples and the like the gold tones together. I think it's really pretty. Yeah, so cast on 64 stitches. I did a 2x2 ribbing for the cuff. I don't typically love a super long cuff. I feel like it's not necessary for my size. So like this is long enough. This is probably like the longest I think I go. I never usually go too long. It's just what I prefer. So that is my second sock. Third sock whip. I have one more sock whip. It's so funny because I started off with my sunscreen and pull floaty socks, and I like was so obsessed with knitting them that I couldn't stop, so I like just blew through those. And then I'm really trying to get my friend's socks done, so I was like, well, let me just work on this and at least get one sock done. And once I finished my pull floaty sock and the first sock for my friends, then I was like, well, I really want to cast on a pair of opal socks. And then this one that I'm going to show you, I just dyed up and just put on the shop, and I really wanted to knit with it, so let me show you. So I have these socks housed in an Amelia Joy project bag. It's a Harry Potter project bag. And this colorway I am working up is called Around the Campfire. This is a colorway that is on the shop now. It comes with a 100-gram skein and a 20-gram mini of this burnt orange skein. So yes, I'm loving how this is working up. I love a campfire in the summertime. It's like one of my favorite things. It's just so cozy and perfect knitting time. I even have my little s'mores stitch marker. So cute. I am also doing another pair of shorties. I made a super tiny 1x1 cuff. Yeah, and these will be shorties, cast on 64 stitches. I'll do an afterthought heel later. And I don't know if I said earlier, I always use 9-inch circulars. These ones are bamboo, the clover from Joanne, that I got. They're not my favorite sock needles, but I now have no free sock needles, so this was the last pair. But they're not bad. They're surprisingly pretty sturdy. I was worried that I was gonna like snap them like a toothpick, but they're actually pretty sturdy. So yeah, so this is Around the Campfire, and I'm loving this colorway. I'm loving I'm loving like the more dark moody colors compared to like the super brights. It's nice to have some balance, I think. So that is it for this sock. Obviously this is the first sock. I just cast this on the other night, so I didn't get super far. But that is it for socks. So I told myself, don't cast on a million pairs, but I cast on more than I would have liked to. But that's okay. That's supposed to be the fun of summer sock knitting. It's just go crazy, right? So yeah, I have one more project to share with you that is not socks, and I have it housed in my Robin Nest Knits super cute pull floaty bag. And I am making a crop top for a friend. So the yarn that I'm using is a summer colorway that is on the shop called Barbies with Sis, and this is what I have so far. So I'm making just a long like panel, and I'm gonna seam it on the back, and I am using a granny square stitch, and I'm just making one long panel, and I just absolutely love this color. There's just hints of like neon pink and turquoise, and then some pops of yellow. And so this comes as a 100-gram skein. It's a sock set, and it comes with a 100-gram full skein and then a 20-gram mini hot fuchsia mini. I really wanted to make some socks with this, but I had a friend that loved this colorway, and she had asked about possibly making her a like a crop top. And this is the crop top I found on Pinterest that I don't know why when I saw it I'm like, that would be perfect. So I'm gonna pop that up here and share like the creator that also made this top, and I was like, that seems like it would be pretty easy to create. It's just a basic, I don't think she had a pattern for it. I think she made it herself and then like sold it as a piece, but I'm just making this for a friend, and I'm not following a pattern. It's gonna be slightly different, probably a little bit longer, but I think it's gonna be so cute and summery with this hot pink, and I just love it. And this, I know the cake's getting small too, so it's kind of hard to see, but I love this colorway. I honestly, I feel like it's not gonna take me much longer to finish this. I might have to cast on some socks with this. I feel like it's just too good of a colorway to not make something for myself. That's the best part about being a yarn dyer, is getting to knit like samples, but also using your own yarn for your own pieces. So I'm really excited to finish this piece for her. Yeah, Barbies with Sis is still on the shop, will be all through summer. I don't know if I shared about my summertime color inspiration, and maybe I did, and I'm sorry if I always repeat myself, but I never make myself notes or remember what I talk about, which probably isn't the greatest, but I don't know, it's just who I am. But with my summer colorways, I was really leaning into like nostalgic 90s childhood summers, or like just my favorite summer traditions. And so if you follow me on Instagram, I feel like I kind of share more when I release my colorways, but the sunscreen and pull floaties was heavily inspired by growing up. I grew up in the 90s, and that was like one of the best times ever, and I just have such great memories of swimming in our pool with my sisters and our cousins who like lived at our house for the summer basically, and just having so much fun swimming all day long, just being kids. And so that's where this inspiration came from, and I'm so happy with it. The around the campfire, obviously I said that's one of my favorite just summer traditions, is just sitting by a fire. It's so good, so good. And then Barbies with Sis was obviously in the title. Over the summer as a kid, just like swimming all day and then coming inside and playing Barbies with my sisters all day. Just like, yeah, that's just what my color inspiration came from, was from like summer memories, and I've been having so much fun with it. And this one is, I love this one a whole lot, and I really can't decide if I want to make a garment for myself or if I do want to cast on some socks as well. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, I guess that is everything. Oh wait, I did want to show you one last thing. So today is Friday, June 20th, summer solstice, and I did release a new color on the shop today, and I wanted to show you that colorway because I also have plans to knit with it as well. So this colorway is called 90s Baby, and let me show you my inspirational picture for this colorway. There's something about the 90s for me, of like this like periwinkle moody and like goldish colors together that I was just always obsessed with, and for some reason I just felt compelled to dye it up, and I loved it. And I'm really trying to, I would love to make like a 90s inspired tank top of some sort. I did browse on Ravelry a little bit, but I didn't quite find anything yet. But that is my plan for this. So this is a 100-gram skein and the 20-gram mini gold skein. And it's just this really rich, like periwinkle purple color. It's not, the skein itself is not like completely solid. I wanted some lighter periwinkle, it like variegated into the skein. So there is some like variegation there with like the lighter tones of periwinkle to dark. But I love this, and I think it would be such a cool piece to have that reminds me of like 90s colors. And yeah, so this is available on the shop now. I have one more color that will be on the shop next Monday, and it will be the last color for the Summer Memories collection, and that will be available next Friday in the shop. And I'm really excited for this one. It's so good. I can't wait. I can't wait to knit with it, so I hope you also love it too. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to share about what's going on next month. I'm gonna be doing a couple giveaways. I think I'm gonna be doing 2 over on Instagram. I'm gonna be doing 1 giveaway over here with some of my hand-dyed yarn. I did dye up a special Summer Sock Palooza colorway for the giveaway, so I'm really excited about that. But there will be more details to come when that time comes around. But yeah, as far as July goes, that will be it for like the Summer Memories collection. And July, we're getting into my favorite time of year, which is like Shark Week. But for me, it's like more like Shark Month. So I have some fun colorways in store for that. And I really want to start bringing in some tonals into the shop. So I feel like July and August will be more like ocean beachy themed, and then kind of gravitate into some really fun tonals, because I know towards the end of summer I'm already gonna want to start thinking of like fall projects, and I know it's still so far away, like we just started summer and I know it's crazy to already talk about fall. But yeah, I feel like I really want to add in some nice tonals to the shop. I love variegated, I love speckled, I love all of that, and those will still be there, but I just want to start incorporating some fun tonal colors to the shop. So that's just something to look forward to for Stevie Yarn within the next few months. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, actually just Instagram and TikTok, as @StevieYarnCo. I'm more active on Instagram than anywhere else. TikTok I'm not at. I post occasionally, but I feel like if you're looking for more information of like the colorways I release, or and if you want to follow along there, Instagram is probably the best place to follow along with me. I want to be so consistent with YouTube, but sometimes it's just like I wish I had more time. I wish I had time to do it like weekly, but also it just doesn't seem like it wouldn't work for me personally, because I like having some space to work on projects so that when I sit down, I have all of this stuff to talk about and share with you. So I am looking forward to the next few months, and I just want to take a minute and just to say thank you for always hanging out here and listening to me chat about yarn and fiber. I could talk about it for hours and hours and hours, but I don't want to do that. I try to keep these kind of short, and also when I get really excited about things, I like talk really fast. So I feel like my podcasts aren't that long because I just like kind of fly through things because I'm just so excited. But yeah, I think that's all I have to share today. And oh yeah, I also wanted to talk about Stevie Yarn and how incredibly grateful I am for this journey. It has been the best journey of my life, and I have met so many incredible people in the fiber community, and starting with Stevie Yarn Co. journey has been even more eye-opening, and everybody's so kind, and I just could never say enough good things about the fiber community, knitting, crochet, whatever, all of it. Like anytime I've been engaged on social media with the fiber community, there's just so much love and so much room for everybody, and it feels so special. And that is exactly what I wanted with Stevie Yarn, was to be a space for people to feel welcome and included, and just to provide a space of light in these very trying times that we're in these days. And I couldn't do any of this without all of you, so I just wanted to say thank you for being here. And yeah, I think I'll wrap it up there. As always, I would love to know what you're working on. Are you enjoying some summer sock knitting? Are you just taking it slow and enjoying some other projects? I love hearing what everybody else is working on. So with that being said, that's all I have to share today, and I'll see you again next time.